Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous Guardians 2.2. That's right, after having a look at the Vulture kit and you guys liking that video quite a lot, what we're going to be doing now is having a look at the Asp ship kit. Because it's one of the two new ship kits that have been released in 2.2 so far. Personally, right now though, I am really just holding my breath waiting for the Python ship kit to be brought in. But oh well, so far we've got the Vulture and the Asp, so we're going to go and have a look at that. First of all, as you can see, I've already painted up my Asp in the gold Pharaoh and put on a couple of decals. Just because we want to go and see how these ship kits actually go and affect these. And just what it looks like in relation to the ship with the paint job on there. So let's go all the way down to the bottom, and as you can see we've actually got 3 sections. I'm pretty sure we had 4 sections with the Vulture. I'm pretty sure we had a tail section as well, which we don't have here. But anyway, let's go and have a look at what we have. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the bumper, which is the stuff that shows up at the front of the ship. So having a look, we've got a choice of 4 items. So this kit comes with 12 pieces. First of all, we've got bumper 1, which adds some pieces here and some additional weight to the side here. Now this doesn't look too bad, but this bit really bugs me in a way. Just because, I don't know what it is, I just don't like this bit. The next one is bumper 2, and that adds more armor plating and more bulk around the midriff of the ship. But I don't like this one myself because it does go and cover over your decals if you have any on there at the front. The next one is bumper 3, and I kind of like this one. It adds a lot more kind of heft to the ship, like a lot more weight. I don't know, it's just a weird type of wing that I just really like the look of. Now, this next one, I don't think this is any type of wing or so. It just looks like it's just extended storage off the ship. Just the way it's more blocky, it's more kind of extended down. Maybe it's just a place where, because it looks like it's got quite a width to it. Quite a depth to it. So it just looks like it's something, perhaps, what you'd use for housing exploration equipment, I don't know, like scanners or something? I'm not sure, it just looks kind of cool, I think. But out of all of them, I do actually prefer bumper 3, so that's the one we're going to go for. Next, we have the wings. So we're going to go and have a look, and as you can see, again, we have 4 pieces. First of all, we have wing 1. We can't really see it all that well, but it's one long wing that extends all the way to the back. Starts off wide at the front and seems to taper off a bit towards the back, as it would suggest on the icon here. Moving over to bumper 2, this is just 2 little wings. So one at the back, one at the front. Now this is kind of interesting, it just seems to add a little bit of potential aerodynamics to the ship. Not quite sure, just looks like it'd be something used for extra stabilisation. Wing 3 is kind of similar, but it's more of a big wing up at the back. So that's not too bad. It just kind of gives the back of the ship a little bit more breadth. And just seems to add a bit more weight to it. Number 4 is very similar, but it's just up the front instead. So it really depends on how you want to go and have that set up. I like number 3, so I'm going to go for that one as well. Now for the spoilers, we've got another choice of 4 here. We've got the classic spoiler, so going off between the 2 fins here. Personally, I don't really see the point in that kind of spoiler when you've got these type of fins. So moving on to the next one, we've got one which turns the fins themselves into a spoiler and extends them out. So that's not too bad, and I suspect if we were to go and land on atmospheric worlds, this would potentially help with giving the ship a more aerodynamic. Not quite sure, but for aerodynamics, I think maybe number 3 would be the better one to go for. Because it does look a lot more aerodynamic, especially with what looks like the aimed air kind of hole thing for the air. I don't really know. It's a whole thing. But I don't really like those ones because they just look too sports car-y for me. What I like is this one, number 4. Because it adds a couple of extra little fins here. and a little extra wing at the back. So it just adds a little bit extra length to the ship. So there we go. That's the entire ship kit set up the way I like it. But what I'm going to go and do now is I'm actually going to go and cycle through a couple of different paint jobs just so we can see how that would actually go and affect the ship. Because most of the ones we've got here are completely symmetrical paint jobs, but then again we've got the pirate one, which is a completely asymmetric paint job. So here we go. And it actually goes and does a good job kind of working for this. I mean, the bit that isn't quite symmetric, goes with the asymmetric, is this one at the front which has gone black. But it makes it look like it would actually fit with the extra little line of black at the top. So it's not too bad. Again, we've got the Black Friday. So it's just completely black. Black Apollo, so a little bit more shiny. And this actually turns the Wolfpack logos green. That's quite amusing. The white Apollo. We've got the gold, which we saw briefly just now. Look at that. Isn't that tacky as all hell? But it definitely makes it so it stands out a lot more. The green Apollo. The red Pharaoh. The gold Pharaoh. And the white Pharaoh. I do think this is one of the better ship kits for basically merging with the paint schemes. So it seems to go quite well. Although I think I'll be sticking with the gold, either the gold Pharaoh or the black Apollo. So what do you guys think of the new Asp Explorer ship kit? Let me know, as always, down in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to as many of you as I can. But anyway guys, that's going to be enough for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Like the video if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. And don't forget, you can always go and support me on Patreon, the link should be appearing in the top right. But anyway guys, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you guys have been epic, I will see you soon. And until next time Commanders, keep flying, and stay shiny.